Head's dirty. Use cleaning. Apparently my head's dirty. Did you click on this expecting a funny short video? I'm sorry to disappoint you. But stick it out. You might learn something. Unless you don't like psychobabble. Then stick it out long enough to enjoy this ad. You know, you don't have to click on this ad. That doesn't make the partners any money. Just becoming exposed to it. My, that's an interesting ad. Is it possible to go in 45 minutes from being just in a total funk, one of the worst funks in a year, to being in a really peaceful place? Yes, it is. It just happened to me. And now I'm going to try to bring you there, if you're willing, in less than 45 minutes and without a copayment. Alright, word of the day, differentiation. So everybody's been in a place where they're in a fight with their significant other or spouse, or they're not getting along well with their parents, or they don't feel like they fit in at school or work, and they get the blues. And there's something about all of us, I think, that we crave to be part of something bigger and not isolated as just ourselves. But the problem is that as we become part of something, like a YouTube community, or relationship, or work, or with our family, the danger is that we develop what's called codependence, which is really psychobabble jargon, but go with me for a second here. Codependence is when you basically feed off of and need the positive reinforcement of something else to be happy. And I talked about this in my teenager video, and was urging teenagers not to define themselves by how their friends or bullies see them or their parents see them, but it's a little bit easier to give that advice than to receive it. So what happened to me? Over the weekend, I was snapped out of a trance that I've been in, where I think I've developed a codependent relationship with YouTube. Isn't that weird? So you get into this community, you get all this positive feedback, and you're posting videos, and you're getting praise, and you get used to that, and you get excited about that, and nothing's wrong. But then when something goes afoul, as it did with Wienergate, other people are throwing their baggage at you, and it hurts. And then you realize, oh my gosh, why does it matter to me what some person, complete stranger, is saying about me? Because I've let this thing define me. So I think what I've learned about YouTube applies to other relationships as well, which is to say that you've got to differentiate. Where, and here's my new acronym of the day, TTS. That's their stuff. When somebody's throwing dirt at you and they're angry, can you say TTS, that's their stuff, and still be happy? I just learned of this person that's going through this whole scandal in the newspapers and getting all this criticism, and to this person it didn't matter any more than it mattered whether somebody praised them for some great academic accomplishment. And I thought, that's cool. That's really cool. I wonder if I can do that. Because over the weekend I was thinking, YouTube's become toxic. People are negative. I friggin' take my account down, turn off all the channels. And then I started thinking about differentiation, and it's easier to go towards something than away from something else. So I was sitting here waking up this morning thinking, how do I just want to get away from all this. I got a comment addiction. Get away. But it's hard to change your mood or behavior when you're trying to get away from something. But if you're drawn to something, that's pretty liberating, exciting, it's something to look forward to. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is further differentiation, where I'm going to open up comments on this video. And some of you will say wonderful things, and some of you will trash me. And I'm going to keep even. You notice I'm a guru now? See that? Change myself to a guru. And then tomorrow maybe I'll become a director again. I wish I had like a dozen, and like each day I could switch the classifications of my account. Like a bipolar crazy person. Anyway, did this help you? Any thoughts? Any good books on differentiating? It's really a emotional journey, not a cognitive one, but I love to listen to books on tape on this stuff. Yeah, I'm a self-help junkie, but I admit it. And if you don't like it, that's okay. TTS. Do I sound like Stuart Smalley here? It's okay. I'm good enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Here's something to think about. Think of somebody that you really respect and admire, and imagine them in a room, locked for a week, with their exact duplicate. What are they doing? They're probably hanging out, enjoying each other's company. Really at peace. Then think of somebody that you just believe is crazy or full of anger. And what are they doing? They're probably in there trashing each other. They're criticizing. They're setting up YouTube accounts and making negative videos about each other. So I think it's a good barometer of your level of spirituality or happiness. Or can you coexist with yourself in a room? What would you do? I'd probably pull pranks on myself. That's a little weird, isn't it?